Hi guys, welcome back to Meet Me in Taipei. This is Jacqueline.
This is Janice.
And we're so excited to have you guys back with us. Today we have a very special guest, Hiro, which is one of our underclassmen. He was interning with Jiangwan, and so today he'll be sharing with us his working experiences and like intern experiences.
Yeah, so let's go guys. It's going to be quite interesting because we haven't really interviewed anybody who's like within the political scheme
Yeah.
or like scene.
Yeah.
So it's pretty new. So I hope you guys enjoy and let's go.
Everyone, I'm Hiro.
Yeah, so Hiro, first question being, how is UC Berkeley for you? And are you back in Taipei because of COVID-19, which a lot of us are, but
As you mentioned, I go to UC Berkeley and now I'm a junior.
Yeah.
Really only got to spend like 1.5 years in Berkeley as of right now. Or like 2 years really.
Yeah.
Because COVID happened and so
Yeah.
a bunch of us came back. The time I did spend in Berkeley, I quite enjoyed the campus atmosphere and everything. Sorry, what was it?
like, are you back in Taipei because of like COVID?
Oh yeah. Because like I came back around this time last year. That was like March, and since then I've been doing online courses, and like most of my classes are recorded, so that makes it more manageable.
Yeah.
But then it really isn't the best form of education for me, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, for everyone, like everyone would probably prefer to be in class, like in person in class instead of Zoom.
Are you doing anything to like counteract that, like be in touch with your classmates?
You know,
Sorry,
I should
I don't do it
responsibly, I
too.
should.
What's your major?
I'm a political science and media studies.
Oh, so is that why like you decided to pursue the industry that you were interning as?
Actually, I think before I went to Berkeley, I didn't really decide on what I wanted to study.
Yeah.
I knew I was interested in politics, so
Yeah.
that's what I applied for. But then we go in, we get to like our majors all again
Yeah.
and our classes. I think part of it was like it's a really political campus. People talk about identity a lot. Being on campus really like makes me think about what it means to be like Taiwanese and like if I identify as Taiwanese,
Yeah.
like, what are the responsibilities I should like. Also comes with the identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I decided to like learn more about politics and then
It's funny that you mentioned when I do visit Berkeley or San Francisco, pretty much they're very known for like social activism and like et cetera, et cetera. So I know that you're also involved in like Berkeley TSA.
Oh, yeah.
There are people back here as well, right? Like
Oh, yeah,
from
a
that
lot,
group.
yeah.
That's also one of the things that you're doing to kind of like I guess like what you learned in Berkeley and like in Taiwan, right? Like what you talked about being Taiwanese.
I think with Berkeley TSA, it's more of a social club, so we try not to like talk about anything
Okay.
too political. But then what we did there was like try to bring the Taiwanese experience to the campus, like students.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But what's funny now is like we're trying to bring the play experience to Taiwan right now, because like a lot of our freshmen have never been on campus or anything, so they don't know.
Never been on campus?
Yeah, because like they got it,
Oh.
so it's like a reversal of roles. Really.
Talking about your like intern experiences, how do you like working there?
Yeah, I like right now. As of right now, I've done like 3 intern experiences. Like yeah. So like my first summer back, I was at a news channel.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the winter back was like election season. I was with a DPP candidate running for legislative.
Yeah.
And this extended summer really,
Yeah.
I was with legislator Chang.
Yeah.
So yeah, with my internship, like different perspective of
Yeah.
politics each time, because I don't really want to be like cornered into like, oh, he's just part of that party or like anything. Really try to like gain different
Like
experiences.
perspectives and everything. Yeah, no, that's smart. Especially like it's good that you came back to Taipei as well to kind of like get that experience because America's so big and and most of it is in like DC and like on the East Coast. I think you get more of a hands-on experience with like Taiwanese politicians or just like the politics in general, which you in turn you can kind of like broadcast it and make it American.
Yeah. But then if I do like go back to the States and like hopefully find a job there, it'll probably be around like foreign politics with like Taiwan and all that. So
Yeah, and, like international.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So like any short-term goals and dreams you want to tell us about what you want to do?
Well, short-term goals, I think the one right now is like graduate on time and all that.
You will, I think you will.
Yeah, but then what kind of graduation will I be looking at really? Because like a lot of people are doing online graduations and I don't know how I feel about that yet.
Well, I was online graduate, but yeah, it's fine. Like it was pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it's like it's not what I expect because I tried to graduate early so I can like walk through like the spring graduation or whatever.
Yeah.
But it just didn't turn out that way. I was crying. Yeah, it's pretty sad, and I don't think they will have like an actual commencement in the future because It's been dragging on for too long. But I think for your year, I think there should be one. I hope. And
2022.
here, yeah, like
Depending
hopefully,
on
like,
how the states like,
and
you
like
know.
the vaccine, if it's working or not.
Now we understand it's kind of like all up in the air. So as of right now, like being able to graduate and like be with your friends and really getting that like experience of walking down the aisle as a graduate, it's pretty surreal. And I hope you get to experience that. Like not any for you unless you're grad school, but like
Yeah, unless you're grad school, yeah.
Yeah, I really do hope you guys experience that. Berkeley is not just a good school, but like it's a good place to learn about the world a lot better than like what my school did. You get to learn about like social activism, like different human rights. I think it's a good experience.
Out of all the other schools, did you ever like other schools besides like California?
Oh yeah, I really wanted to go to East Coast, but settle with Berkeley, especially with Tony students who they try to go to like the bigger cities.
Yeah.
Where do you really see your career path going down the road? Whether or not it be like politics or international media.
I think with politics, it's like there's also like how deep into politics one chooses to go. Because like mostly people see like politicians who are on television, and that's not really the only path for it. So I don't think I'm quite set on like where I want to go yet. But then something I would be interested in is like combining media and politics. That's something I work on more, I think.
And how did you like interning for that media company that you did 2 years ago?
Oh, that was actually TVBS actually.
Oh, okay.
So I was put in the politics division as well by accident, really, but it was quite fun, I think. First summer back, I got to follow reporters around, like, yeah, and they would be interviewing like the president or somebody like that, and it was eye-opening. Yeah.
It's quite cool. I was actually interning at China Post as well, my first year of college. It was quite cool. They were like, aside from just giving me tons of English papers to write, they also like interviewed a lot of like politicians, and I got to like kind of, you know, like get to time and so to peek down. So it's like, it was pretty eye-opening. I think it's also in Taipei you get a lot more experiences than you do in the States.
Yeah, but one problem I do remember, and also still kind of a problem now when I like apply for internship, is like went to like an international school.
Yeah.
My Chinese hasn't always been that like top notch.
Because that.
Yeah. So for example, I was at news channel, and like we would have to like type stuff. Yeah.
You like type for
I
like.
can type it in. It's just when I read it, I can tell it's not that good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean that happens sometimes if we're like get in touch with English for the majority of the time.
I don't know how to say this in like English, but I hot with.
Oh, yeah.
Writing resumes, typing this time,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like, you know, trying to talk professionally.
Yeah, when like
In
they
Chinese, it's like a kindergarten. I get that. I think it just comes with like a lot of practice. At the end of the day, like we're Taiwanese, I don't think we should kind of know our Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
And especially in the States, everybody's learning Chinese. So we definitely do have an upper hand growing up here and being, it's good that we're like trying to learn Chinese.
What was your second language back in high school?
Japanese.
Do you remember any?
No.
Yeah, same. I was in Japanese.
I was in Spanish and that was pretty fun.
Japanese teacher, I don't know if we had the same one, but the guy like
I think he's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, he's really
That's
nice.
like too nice.
Yeah, so I feel really bad
Yeah.
not learning anything.
I could do anything in class, and he's like, okay, thank you.
The Japanese name Hiro. On like the first day of class, I think he had really high expectations for me as well. Like, no.
Is there any like other Berkeley experiences that you want to kind of touch on, or like TSA Berkeley? Like, what do you guys do in Taipei? How do you guys try to bring like the Berkeley experience in Taiwan?
Berkeley experience. Well, I
Yeah.
think because I've never been to California before going to Berkeley. First time I went directly to campus as well, so quite a shock in a way for me.
Yeah.
because like also the Bay Area, especially like Berkeley's
Yeah.
not the same compared to other parts of
Yeah,
California. So
I think I know what you're
and
talking
then
about.
There's also like the political aspect of it, how like extreme left wing
Yeah.
campus atmosphere is. Also, we have like a lot of protests like that happen very
Yeah.
often. The first protest I had to walk through on campus was like quite interesting as well. Environmental protests.
Yeah.
We're doing chants and all, and it seems very welcoming. At least,
Yeah.
but at least for that protest. There were like other more dangerous protests that I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
That's very interesting because like in Taiwan you don't really see that as much. When you do see that, it's more of like marches and.
Yeah.
But the whole culture of like is very, I think, well established.
I remember the first time ever I visited the Berkeley like campus. I had a naked guy stand on a pillar yelling at me like, you're going to hell because you don't believe in Jesus. Like specifically to me, because I look like a bump. And I guess like he was kind of targeting racial
Yeah.
back in the day. Wait, I'm not that old. I went there during like a campus tour. I see people like LGBTQ flag, Black Lives Matter. This past year, it was huge in Berkeley and LA as well. So really sick. So I think it's quite interesting that it's so different from like the rest of in the middle of California, like in Southern California.
I think compared to Taiwan, it's even more different. People who leave Taiwan, they gain a different perspective. Taiwan is more, say, conservative, but then once you come back, you realize like even the way you speak about things are different from other people who
Yeah,
like
that is true.
you've grown up with. On campus, we mostly do like more events that are more like just like games to get people to know each other. Also, when it's like cultural events such as like Chinese New Year, we more like traditional stuff, things we would do in Taiwan, 年夜饭.
Yeah.
Or like we invite people to do like dinner. Right now in Taiwan, I think we're just still hosting like monthly events as well, just to get people to like connect.
Yeah.
But one bigger thing we're doing this semester that we haven't done in the past 2 semesters is like we always have the karaoke competition back on campus. Yeah, we haven't been able to do that in 2 semesters now. And so kind of like continue a tradition. We're trying to do it in Taipei this year.
I do see people posting on like Berkeley TSA about get-togethers or beer pong.
All the UC schools are now, the students are mostly in Taiwan right now. There is a student union or something. It's like all the UCs coming together.
But are there a lot of like Taiwanese people in UC Berkeley?
I think there's actually quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Not everyone joins like Berkeley TSA.
Oh, okay. Because there's 2 things. There's like TSA and then Taiwanese American Association is in UC Irvine. And then in my school, it was unofficially categorized as like TSA was like the international students, and like Taiwanese American Association was like ABC people, Taiwanese people who actually like born and raised in California wanted to like get in touch with their Taiwanese roots, which is getting pretty big, especially in California.
Yeah, I think that's the same for our school as well. We have a TSA as well as a TASA.
As a TASA?
Yeah. I do think their events are more catered specifically to like Taiwanese Americans, so they do get a wider audience than our club.
At least people get to know each other, and especially during like COVID climate, like people are actually making connections because you guys are losing a big part of that by not being.
Like with online events, it's really hard to get to like connect to people.
So you are planning on going back to Berkeley if possible?
Yeah,
After? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. So we just had our little like interview / like talk with Hiro, our Shadi.
Yeah.
And he actually provided a lot of insight, not just like towards his internship experiences, but like also experience in Berkeley and being in college back in Taipei and like learning remotely. So it's like it's quite cool.
It's pretty cool. Like we got to learn a lot of like side of the area he was in touch with, which is something that we both never really got in touch with because we're like both communication majors and we're like journalism majors. So like it was really cool to know something that's like on the politician side, you know?
Yeah. So it's like I hope you guys enjoy it, and it's something different. And if you guys have any questions at all, like also like DM us or DM him, or you can like we'll do it for him. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy it. It's a little bit of a different idea from where we used to come from, but yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching.
Again, this is Janice.
And this is Jacqueline.
We'll see you guys next week on Meet Me in Taipei. I 觉得我这件衣服已经不知道在这里面穿几次。I need clothes。
走，我们去买衣服。
真的哦，没有很好看，可是真的是重新，我完全没有衣服可以穿。Like nada。我等一下去 AI 也没有衣服可以穿。
等一下吗？现在几点？
You guys just heard 重新。